Welcome back to more Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. In the last episode, we got the 5th Hokage, Tsunade, or matter technically. In this episode, we're going to start the final arc. I kind of lost what I was trying to say there. So yeah, we're gonna have Naruto versus Sasuke 1 right here and now. I mean, it's not as hype in the game as it is in the show, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, after the Itachi arc, Sasuke switched back to his blue clothes. It actually fits now. Well, actually, it doesn't fit because actually in the show he's in like a hospital outfit or something. Because in the show, the Sakura is like cutting apples for Sasuke, and he's like mad because Naruto's like getting stronger than him and stuff. And he's like, you know what, fuck you Naruto, let's go and fight on the hospital rooftop. And Naruto is like, you're being an asshole, but fine, I want to fight you anyway. So they fight on the rooftop. And, it's a pretty okay fight on the rooftop. It's pretty hype because we never get to see Naruto or Sasuke until then. And we get we get teased of a Chidori versus Rasengan clash, but Sakura, like, runs out to stop it. They're like, oh, fuck, we're gonna kill Sakura, because she's dumb. And then Kakashi comes in and separates them, and he throws them. And basically, he throws Naruto at, like a cement thing, I don't know, and Naruto, like, barely makes a little dent into the front of it. And Sasuke hits, like, a metal, like, thing, like, water thing, or whatever it is. And he puts, like, a massive hole, but Sasuke's like, you know what, fuck this, I'm leaving. And then he looks back, and Naruto makes, like, this really big hole throughout, like, this concrete thing, and Sasuke, like, punches the wall. I don't know, I like that episode a lot, because it's just kind of neat. It's a good setup episode, or chapter, I guess if you want to call it in the manga, but I don't know, it's cool. I always like when rivals fight in shows. Like, I mean, obviously you have, like, Goku and Vegeta and stuff like that, but it's a good step for when Sasuke is going to leave, because this arc is called the Sasuke Retrieval arc, so he's going to be going to all the Orochimaru for power. Because, I mean, he's an Avenger! You know, they do that a lot in the show, where he's like, I am an Avenger! You know, and you get sick of hearing, I'm an Avenger. He does it more in, Shippuden, but he's a lot more, he doesn't, like, scream it. He's like, my name is Sasuke, I am emo, and I am an Avenger, or something. I don't know. Sasuke's not really emo, but he's just, he has the emo look, I guess, so. So yeah, after that, Shikamaru, who is now a Chunin, he's actually the only person from the Chunin since become a Chunin, because he's smart and he's Shikamaru. He basically learns from Tsunade, he's like, oh, Sasuke has left the village, and they pretty much have to go after him, so he makes a platoon of Naruto, Choji, Neji, and Kiba to go after them. Before this, we get, like, they meet at the gate, and Sakura, who saw Sasuke the night before he left, starts crying and all that stuff, you know, I don't know, I don't like Sakura to begin with, but she starts crying, she's like, Naruto, please bring him back, and Naruto makes a promise, he's like, no matter what, I'll bring Sasuke back. It's important, you know, so that happens, and then basically they're going after Sasuke, who is currently being helped, who's actually in a coffin, it's probably confusing, this Sound Ninja 4, who basically come in the Leaf Village, and like, you know what, Sasuke, if you come with us, we'll take your Orochimaru and get more power. Before that, Sasuke takes some pill, and it like knocks him out, they put him in a coffin so he can awaken his new power from the curse mark. It's very confusing. I really wish the game had more cutscenes to explain this stuff, because it's kind of hard. It's not really hard to explain, but it's better to watch than it's easier to explain, I think. Which is, like I said, I've thought it's before, but it's a big problem with this game. I did a very bad run of this, like a very piss poor run. But I barely made it with 1 second left. If that's not cutting it close, I don't know what is. But yeah, the Sasuke Retrieval arc is actually probably my second favorite arc in the original series, because it's just, how do I put it this way? I feel like a real, like, sense of danger, I guess. Because, I mean, they don't want Sasuke to get away, and they're fighting, like, the Sound Ninja 4, who I'd argue probably Chunin to Jonin level, and it's just, like, this Genin and one Chunin are fighting them, so. But yeah, we're gonna be fighting the Snap Ninja 4. Oh wait, we're not. We're gonna be fighting Kimmimaro. Here's the thing, and I talked about this earlier, but Kimmimaro is a pretty cool character, but you fight him 5 times in this chapter. Besides Sasuke, he is the only person you fight in this chapter, or this arc, or the game, whatever. Here's the thing, are the guys that are with Kimmimaro, they are 2 of the Snap Ninja 4. Choji fights the fat guy, and Neji fights the other guy, who's kind of like, he's got like a tan, or he's kind of brownish, whatever. Kimmimaro doesn't even fight any of these guys. Kimmimaro doesn't show up until it's just it's just Naruto, Kiba, and Shikamaru, I'm pretty sure. And I don't get why they changed that. I understand probably budget reasons, so they can just make 1 character instead of 2, but they're already assist characters, so why not just give them their own, like, gameplay style? That's kind of dumb not to have these guys. I mean, I don't know. Kimmimaro is easily the hardest person to fight in the story mode, in my opinion at least, just because, excuse me, his attacks are, obviously, he's using bones, which is a pretty cool idea. He can mostly shoot his, like, fingers for, like, pistol or for attacks or whatever. But, like, with Neji's not that bad, but the next fight he's actually pretty hard with. But yeah, if you're, I mean, obviously playing as Neji, I definitely recommend getting as close as you can to him, which is a bit of a problem, because Kimmimaro can do a ton of damage if he gets his attacks on you, and obviously this fight is just me jumping, trying to avoid him. But I don't know, like, when Neji is, he's not that bad to fight against, but Kimmimaro, I'm just not a big fan of him. I'll talk more about Kimmimaro next episode, because he's actually important in the next episode, so. But yeah, I like the Ninja 4 fights. Like, the one with Choji where he fights the other guy is actually pretty good, because Choji just doesn't want him to, like, make fun of his friends and call him fat, because Choji is, like, an obese, he's not obese, but he has, like, a fat issue or something, people call him fat. And, the Neji fight against the other guy is actually pretty good. So he's like a spider or something? I don't remember. He's like an archer and he shoots Neji through like the chest, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty okay fight. I mean, I like Neji. He's pretty cool. I like Choji as well. Choji gets better. And well, he actually gets Choji, I'm calling him Cheji. Choji actually gets good development in this. Which is the thing I like is they give all of these characters, like Neji, Choji, Kiba, and all them, development, which they don't get in, Shippuden. Oh, okay, Choji and Neji do, but, like, well, Choji, Neji, and, actually, I tell a lie, it's only really Kiba who doesn't get any development after this, because Kiba sucks. He's a pretty boring character. Neji kinda gets some in Storm 4, and Choji gets some in Storm 3 and 2, and Shikamaru gets more in Storm 2. I mean, obviously Naruto's the main character, so he's gonna get some. But if you're watching the show, they get some Shippuden. Shikamaru especially, I'd argue Shikamaru out of the rookie 9, as opposed to Naruto and Sasuke, get the most development. And then probably Choji. It's time to press the fuck out of this guy. For me right now, I believe we're about to approach the hardest fight in the game, and it's only because of the character you play as. We're gonna play Shikamaru versus Kimmimaro. Here's the problem: Shikamaru is basically a long distance fighter, doesn't do really much damage. But yeah, like I said Kimmimaro again. It's funny, that's my fan character right there. Shikamaru is not the best to fight Kimmimaro, just because his Shadow Possession Jutsu is pretty hard to hit with, and Kimmimaro goes like all over the place with his stupid bone attacks, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But yeah, I mean, I like Kimmimaro. He's only really important in this arc, but he's cool. I never loved him for his like attack style because he uses bones, obviously, and like the dude can pull out his fucking spine attack though. That move there can do a lot of damage if you get caught in it. I definitely recommend watching out for it. Also, he throws bones for a shuriken attack. It's definitely something you should watch out for because they are bones and they hurt like a motherfucker. But I definitely recommend using all of your assists. Shikamaru, as you see the assist, Shikamaru fights that girl. I think it's like Toyuya or something. And Kiba fights that other guy. The other guy actually is kind of weird because he's technically like two people. He has his brothers like inside him, like a Voldemort type of deal, like in the first Harry Potter movie and book, I guess. Yeah, I like that. They actually can, like, move themselves in, like, Kiba's body. At one point, Kiba, like, stabs himself to get him out of it. It's kind of neat. Like, neat. I remember in that fight, Kiba, like, turns into, like, a giant dog with Akamaru, which is kind of weird. And Shikamaru, his fight with Toyuya, I don't really remember much of that. I remember she has, like, genjutsu with a flute. And, like, she sounds like this big, like, demon things attack Shikamaru with their genjutsu. I didn't remember Shikamaru, like, breaks his finger, though, to get out of it. I remember that. That's easily probably the worst fight. The big reason to really remember the Sasuke retrieval arc is for the final fight, which we'll get to in the finale of the series. Because like I said, this is the final arc. We only have like another episode after this, so... Yeah. I've enjoyed doing this series. I do remember the opening for the Sasuke retrieval arc is actually my favorite opening in the first part of Naruto. It's really good. Some of the other openings, I guess I could rank the openings because I got time to kill, nothing's really happening. For the original thing, I really like opening 5 a lot. Opening 4 is really good. It's just fighting Dreamers. It's like a really big popular. It's about Flow, if you guys ever listen to them. They're a Japanese band. The music video for that's really weird because it starts out with a guy who's just butt naked, like bending over. It's really weird. Or he's like holding something. I don't know. It's really odd. Watch the music video if you want to. But then I'd probably say opening 2 or 3, then opening 1. Or, well, you know what? I'll count the filler arcs too. It probably goes opening 5, 4, 6, 7, 3, 2, 8, 9, then 1. I don't know. I'm kind of just shooting the shit from this because I really just I don't know what to say for the rest of this. So yeah. It's time for the final tree jumping sequence, thank God, because these are really boring, and after this we'll never see them again. It was actually a chasing sequence, but it close enough, I mean. You get the point. I won't miss these. They're not horrible, but I get why they're here. I've told this before, they're just a mini-game, but, you know. They're okay. I guess I like my endings for Naruto. The original Naruto, I don't really remember many of the endings. I like, I think it's opening, or ending 12, I think? It's one I used in Kirby's Epic Yarn. It was like the credits for that. I can't think of what it's called. I might look it up here in a minute. I want to say it's ending 12, but I'm probably wrong. I can't really rank them because I don't really know many of them, to be fair. I know more in the openings and endings for Shippuden more than anything, just because I actually watch them on the internet more. And when I watch on Toonami, they always cut the endings out. Because they'd always leave, they usually leave the openings in, but they never really leave in the endings. There's that coffin thing I was talking about for Sasuke. But in the next part, we will be taking on Kimmimaro and Naruto, and finishing up everything before the finale. See you guys next time.